Hi! It's literally been months, but this is what demotivation does to you. It's what demotivation does to you. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sana. Today, I have brought to you a anime recommendations video for newbies. There's no better time than right now to start watching anime. I mean, like, any time is a good time. So let's get right into the video. I have 4 recommendations for you. Comedy, from a romance comedy, action comedy, and then a mystery that doesn't really have much comedy in it. Just because I was like, let's mix it up and not do all comedy maybe. I feel like they're very newbie friendly because of not only the content that's in them, but because of the length and also accessibility. Most of these you can find on Netflix and some you can't. My first recommendation, I have it stuff written down, so if I'm looking down, that's why. My first anime recommendation is called The Devil is a Part-Timer. So I wrote down. It's about a magical land named Ensa Isla being taken over by the demon lord Satan. But when his plans are foiled, he goes to Earth to run away. So what happens is Satan is with his like confidant, kind of. His name is Alciel. They have no powers at all. And they're just like, bro, like, what are we gonna do? So they end up realizing, well, we have to assimilate. We have to like figure out how we can like intertwine ourselves within society. So they change their names to regular Japanese names. And then Mao, which is like who was formerly known as Satan, starts working at this place called McDonald's, which is literally like a fake McDonald's. So he's literally flipping burgers, you know, doing his thing. And he's like,
girl, if I can make it here, I can literally run the whole earth.
So he literally thinks that he can, by working this little part-time job, run the earth. And I think it's so hilarious that he was bringing that like that king mindset or whatever to earth. The whole like the little mundane things in life that we think are like, you know, just like regular, they're just like, oh my god, like that's so crazy. Like there's this one screenshot I had, it was just like, apparently like these human beings drink organic coffee, and he's like, is that coffee made from ogres? It's just like they're just so like disconnected from reality that it's so funny. And it's only 12 episodes. It's a quick in, quick out. It's on Netflix, so if you have a Netflix subscription you can go ahead and watch it, but if not, you can find another way to watch. And yeah, it's a really funny anime and I hope you like it. Next anime recommendation is called Fruits Basket, and this one's 26 episodes, so it's not quick in, quick out, but it's quite long and it's very heartfelt. It's about a girl named Toru who loses her mother at like 15, and she has to move in with her grandfather, but he's doing renovations on his house. So he's like, oh, like you can come stay with me and my niece or whatever. And she's like, no, like it's fine, I don't want to be a burden. And I'm just like, girl, if you don't take that that help from your grandfather, anyway, regardless, she doesn't take the help and decides, this is what sis decides, she's going to live in a tent in the woods by herself with like all her school books and everything. She's like, she got that tent like literally, that tent is like low-key decked out, like it's kind of a really nice tent, but it's a tent nonetheless in the woods at 15 years old. I don't know, like I just, you know what? She'll go at lengths not to ask anyone for help, and that's, you know what, it's kind of relatable, but also kind of scary because she's 15. Anyway, I digress. So let me actually pull up the explanation on my anime list because I think it's a lot easier than me sitting here and spewing. So she's coming back from work. She literally works too. She's amazing, this girl. And she finds her tent buried under a landslide. And so this guy named Yuki Soma, who's like the popular kid in her school, and his cousin, his older cousin, he's like 30. They stumble across her situation and they invite her to stay with them until her grandfather's home renovations are complete. So upon arriving at their house, she realizes that they have a dark secret. If they are hugged by someone of the opposite gender, they temporarily transform into one of the animals of the zodiac. Okay, this is some moving situation. Like, it's not just like,
oh cute.
It's, anyway, continuing. See, I just said that. It's no laughing matter. Rather, it's a terrible curse that holds a dark history. Will Toru's kind-hearted yet resilient nature be enough to prepare her for what lies ahead behind the Soma household's doors? The stories you hear in this show are just, I don't know. It was one of my first anime that I've ever watched. And just watching this at like, what, 11, 12? I was like, girl, points were made, and I don't know, it's always stuck with me. I really, really like this anime, and I hope you do too if you decide to watch it. Fruits Basket is on, there's two versions. There's a recent one, they just remade it, but then there's an old one from 2001. I haven't watched the new one yet, but you know, they're the same exact thing. They just remade it to make it look A, more modern, and B, stick to the actual source material that they made for it. Whichever you want to watch, it's up to you, but I personally watched the one from 2001. Next anime. I realized while writing this, I was like, there's a lot of demonic like recommendations. Anyway, this one's called Blue Exorcist, right? This one is a action comedy drama, and it is about a boy named Ren Okumura who finds out he's the son of Satan and starts training to become an exorcist to defeat him one day. This one's 26 episodes, by the way, and it really kind of tells a story of friendship, brotherhood, because Ren has a twin brother named Yukio, who they're literally polar opposites. It makes you think about a lot of things, but at the same time, you get a really fun story about just a guy who's just 15. He wants to have fun, but at the same time, he's just like have this whole like, he has the earth literally on his shoulders, and he's just like, oh my god, so much pressure. But at the same time, there's just a tale of so many different things, and each person has their own distinct personality. At the exorcist training school that's called the Cram School, it's an interesting, fun adventure for people who like action or people who like comedy, drama. Like, I think it incorporates a lot of genres, and once again, it's very beginner friendly in terms of theme length, and once again, a fun show. Last but not least, I have a mystery anime for you guys called Erased. This one's 12 episodes. It's not on Netflix, unfortunately. It's about a 29-year-old manga artist named Satoru. He's a bit of a loner. He more hangs out on his own. Whenever something bad is about to happen, he is sent back like minutes before it happens to prevent it from happening. This is a power that he calls revival. One day he's wrongfully accused of murdering someone that is very close to him. Instead of being sent back a couple of minutes, he's sent back 18 years to elementary school to prevent the murder, not only the murder, but also the events leading up to the murder. And now he feels like it's his job and his duty to make sure that it doesn't happen. You know, his 29-year-old brain is in his 11-year-old body, trying to solve this mystery, this murder mystery. And I just think it's such a cool concept, in my opinion. And it's only 12 episodes. You're very in and out. The manga literally is only 30 chapters? Hold on. It's only about 49 chapters. They had the ending for the anime and then the ending for the manga. So yeah, it's not a very long watch. And not only that, it's such a riveting show. Mostly when you watch anime, it's these teenagers or these older people, but then you're watching this show that has little kids trying to solve a mystery, and it's so interesting and so cool. I really like the concept, and it's, once again, it's mystery, supernatural, psychological. I think that if you're really into stuff like that, this is definitely a show for you. If you just want to watch something that's super interesting or just different from what you normally watch, I definitely recommend this. I cannot stress how I cannot stress how short this is. 12 episodes. Just watch and see if you like. If you don't, oh well. But it's very gorgeous to me. Anyway, that's it for my recommendations. I only recommended 4 because I was just like, what would it be good for some beginners to watch? So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. Hopefully I'll be more active. I made a video just like this, but it was super unorganized and I got so demotivated to make anything, and now I just decided to sit down, write a video, and do it, and I did, and I'm super excited. I'm gonna go edit this right now. That's it for me. Bye.